Sometimes, people do not say, "I miss you." Not because they do not feel it, but because emotions are complicated, pride is involved, and vulnerability feels risky. Psychology shows that when emotions are hidden, they do not disappear. They leak through behavior. Today, we will explore 5 silent psychological signals that often appear when someone secretly misses you. This video is not about chasing signs. It is about understanding human emotional behavior calmly and realistically. Signal 1, they appear where you least expect them. Psychological explanation. When someone misses you, their brain seeks emotional familiarity. According to attachment psychology, the mind is drawn toward people who once provided emotional safety. This does not always happen consciously. How it shows. They suddenly view your stories. They show up in places connected to shared memories. They reappear online after long silence. Why the brain does this? The brain associates you with emotional regulation and comfort. This is called emotional proximity seeking. Reference. Bowlby, J. 1988. A secure base. Signal 2, they use indirect communication. Psychological explanation. When direct contact feels emotionally risky, the brain chooses low-threat connection. Instead of messaging directly, a person may like old photos, react to stories, send neutral or casual messages. This allows emotional connection without vulnerability. Why this happens? Fear of rejection activates the brain's protection system. Indirect contact keeps emotional distance while still maintaining connection. Reference. Leary, M.R., 2005. The Curse of the Self. Signal 3, they suddenly become emotionally neutral. Psychological explanation. Sometimes missing someone does not look like warmth. It looks like emotional control. This happens when a person suppresses feelings to regain stability. Psychology calls this emotional regulation through suppression. How it shows. Short replies. Controlled tone. No emotional depth, but continued presence. What this means. They are managing emotions, not erasing them. Reference. Gross, J.E.J., 1998. Emotion regulation. Signal 4, they bring up shared memories casually. Psychological explanation. Memory and emotion are deeply connected. When someone misses you, their emotional brain reactivates shared moments. They may mention old jokes, past experiences, things only you shared. This is the brain's way of reconnecting emotionally. Why it feels subtle. They present it casually to avoid emotional exposure. Reference. Tulving, E. 1985. Memory and consciousness. Signal 5, they check on your emotional state without a clear reason. Psychological explanation. Missing someone increases emotional monitoring behavior. The brain wants to know. Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you struggling? This helps the person regulate unresolved emotions. How it shows. Asking neutral questions. Concern without explanation. Sudden care after distance. Why the brain does this? Unresolved attachment keeps emotional attention active. Reference. Hazan, C. Shaver, P. 1987. Attachment theory. Important emotional reminder. Not every sign means intention. Not every signal means action will follow. Psychology helps us understand behavior. But emotional peace comes from self-respect, not interpretation. Someone missing you does not mean they will return. But it does mean the connection mattered. If someone is silent yet emotionally present, that is not confusion. That is human complexity. Let this knowledge bring clarity, not anxiety. Understanding emotions should make you calmer, not restless. Psychology references, for credibility. Bowlby, J. 1988. A secure base. Leary, M.R., 2005. The Curse of the Self. Gross, J.E.J., 1998. Emotion regulation. Tulving, E. 1985. Memory and consciousness. Hazan, C. Shaver, P. 1987. Attachment theory.